Vehicles have come a long way over the years, especially EV vehicles, because they need to be calibrated. So Jamie, that's what we're talking about today.
That's exactly right, yeah. So Ansley, when I got in the car business, we used wrenches and screwdrivers, but today we use a lot of technical equipment, and it requires laser beams and mirrors and calibration. So all these sensors can talk to the computer to tell the vehicle what's around it, so we don't run over things, right? Primarily, it's all about safety and security, and that's what these things offer.
So you have an employee here who specifically does just that, right?
Absolutely. Ryan is our technical guy, and I'm going to turn it over to him because he's going to be able to explain to you what we do when it comes to calibration.
All right, let's learn more. Well, Ryan, it's so nice to meet you. What exactly is your role here?
So I'll take care of all the mechanical needs of the body shop. That's suspension, airbags, electrical work, calibrations like on this Rivian here.
Yeah, and so what exactly does calibration mean?
Calibration means confirming that all of the advanced driver's assistance systems in the vehicle are operating properly, whether that means mechanically adjusting them or dynamically adjusting them through software or a test drive.
This seems to be a necessity now. When did this all begin?
Well, driver's assistance systems first came out in the early 2000s with blind spot monitors.
What vehicle features need to be calibrated?
Anything that has a camera, a radar, the sensors in the back of your bumper for parking, lane departure, the sensors that control your cruise control. Normally, whenever you have to recalibrate a certain feature in a car, it's only the affected radar. So if something gets hit in the front and you have to replace the front radar, then you have to calibrate that radar. If there is significant body damage past the exterior panel, then you may have to calibrate the radar on the affected panel.
Do EVs require more calibration than gas-powered vehicles?
The vehicles that require more calibration are the ones that have self-driving capabilities, which is a lot of EVs, but some gas burners have it too.
Is there AI involved in these calibrations?
There is AI in our calibrations, and the AI that we use actually reads our estimates in our computer systems, and based off the estimates, it will recommend which calibration is required for the vehicle.
Do certain vehicles need special equipment to calibrate them?
Well, most of our vehicles use this red true point system that we have over here. The special requirements are mostly Rivian, which would be this black true point.
Does insurance cover calibrations?
They always recover all required calibrations.
Does Gwatney Collision calibrate vehicles for other collision centers and dealerships, or just strictly Gwatney vehicles?
There's quite a few other collision centers that don't have the equipment or the capabilities that we do here at Gwatney, and we're more than happy to service them.
Well, I would love to see how this all works. Will you put me to work?
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. The first thing you want to do is put your heads on the tires and then perform a rolling compensation.
Okay.
All right.
So this is the head that
Yes.
goes on the tire?
This is the target head. So take this.
Target head, okay. Line it up.
All right. Make sure all the fins are touching the tire.
Tighten this until it clicks.
Just like that. So the next step we need to do is rolling compensation.
Okay, so what exactly does that mean?
Rolling compensation compensates for all the imperfections in the alignment, imperfections in the suspension for the calibration.
Okay, so we're looking at that screen up there to kind of give us the directions of what to do, right?
Yeah, so if you look at the screen up there, it wants us to go forward.
Oh.
One more. All right, and now back. Right there. So the last step is setting up your radar target. So grab that target over there. Set it in front of the vehicle.
Okay.
All right.
So this machine is then calibrating it through this?
Yes, the machine will tell you where to aim this target, and then we shoot the radar from the laptop.
Perfect.
All that's left to do is to run this procedure right here. The vehicle will check the mechanical target to make sure that there's no adjustments that are needed to be made, and then we'll go and drive the vehicle.
Well, that was definitely a unique thing to learn. You definitely need to have skills,
Absolutely.
be trained on this. Are you all hiring or training for this?
We are hiring and we are training because calibration is very important. And it doesn't just happen in the collision side of the business. It happens in just our regular shop. We put a windshield in your vehicle and it has a forward-looking camera. It has to be calibrated. So that technical experience is something that we train in-house. and we're looking for technicians. So come see us, and we'd love to put you to work.
Perfect. Jamie, thank you so much. Really appreciate
Thanks.
it. We'll have more Montgomery, Arkansas after this.